All right, good evening. My name is Amanda Thompson, and I'm pleased to serve as Master of Ceremonies as we honor Scouts Alec Sheffick and Marshall Otter for obtaining Scouting's highest rank, the Eagle Scout Award. This is a great moment worthy of celebration. I ask that you all rise for the flag ceremony led by our Scouts. Please remain standing throughout. I'm going to call Nico forward to lead that.
Color guard advance. Color guard. Present the colors. Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Scouts salute is mine, if not Newport and or Hart.
What he said. On my honor.
Wait.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Scout oath.
Color post colors.
Scout oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to guard my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, making myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. 2. You may now be seated.
I would like to remind you that there will be a reception honoring our new Eagles immediately following the ceremony. And now I would like to call on Bill Grosskreutz, our former committee chairman of ASCO Troop 187, Boy Scouts of America, to officially convene this court of honor. He's one of our special guests tonight. Our committee chairman couldn't be here, and he's going to officially kick this off for us.
By the power vested in me by the National Council of the Boy Scouts of America, I declare this Court of Honor to be duly convened for the sole purpose of presenting the Eagle Scout Award to Alec Sheffick and Marshall Otter.
All right, we are indeed here to honor Eagle Scouts Marshall and Alec, but this is not the first time they've been recognized before a court of honor. 6 times before they have stood here. First when they received their scout badge, then when they earned each rank leading up to Eagle, and each time they have seemed a little taller, a little stronger, and a little more dedicated to the ideals of scouting. Let's take a moment to reflect back on the steps they took on the way to Eagle. The scouting program is designed to grow with the Scouts. Tiger Cub activities, for example, are quite simple when compared to those of a scout troop. And we require much more of Scouts than we do Tiger Cubs. Tiger Cubs begin their journey in 1st grade. From Tiger, the boys became wolves, then bears, then webelos, where they earned their arrow of light. The next step was to join the troop, where these boys learned the Scout oath and law. Their motto became be prepared, and their slogan, do a good turn daily. Now I'm going to call Nico to tell us a little bit more about the Scout ranks and have all of our current Scouts come help him with that.
new scout. A new scout wears the fleur-de-lis, the symbol of scouting around the world. The 3 parts of the fleur-de-lis represent the 3 parts of the scout oath, which a new scout is beginning to learn and live. Tenderfoot scout. Tenderfoot. A tenderfoot scout adds to their badge an eagle and shield, representing our country, and 2 stars representing truth and knowledge. Second class. A second class scout's badge is a scroll inscribed with the scout motto, "Be prepared." Suspended from the scroll is a knot, reminding us to do a good turn every day. First class. A first class scout's badge shows the complete scout emblem, fleur-de-lis, eagle and shield, and stars, and scroll indicating that they have completed their basic scout training. Star Scout. Before a Star Scout lies unlimited opportunities, just like the stars in the night sky. A Star Scout can shine as brightly as any of them. Now Life Scout. Life Scout. This is almost an eagle. I'm also a Life Scout. The heart of my badge shows that I've taken scouting's lessons to heart. I'm ready to spread my wings and fly.
Yes, in just a few short years, Marshall and Alec undergone a miraculous transformation from someone who struggled to memorize the oath and law to someone who lives those words, from someone who wanted to go camping to someone who's been camping many times, from someone who needed to be led to someone who can lead others. What exactly does it mean to be an Eagle? We are here today to honor these young men as they become Eagle Scouts. As we do so, it's important to reflect on what it means to be an Eagle Scout. The 1938 Handbook for Scoutmasters put it this way: the badges which accompany their advancement and which the Scout wears on their uniform are not to show that they have passed certain tests. There should be no past tense implied. On the contrary, each badge cries out, "I can, right here, right now." So what can the Eagle Scout do? Let's take a look at some of the things they've done in preparing to be Eagle Scouts. Marshall and Alec joined Scouts in first grade as Cubs into the Cub Scout pack. They learned and advanced to Tiger, Wolf, Bear, Weeblo 1, Weeblo 2, and at the end of 5th grade earned their Arrow of Light as they crossed into the Scout troop. In 6th grade, they earned the Scout badge and eventually, through much work, the ranks of Tenderfoot, 2nd class, 1st class, Star, Life, and finally, as seniors, Eagle. Along the way, they earned at least 14 required merit badges and over 7 elective badges, served in troop leadership positions, and spent many hours on service projects, not including the hours they spent on their Eagle Scout projects. In all, they completed at least 325 different requirements. So what have these requirements taught them? Who are the Eagle Scouts? First and foremost, of course, they are outdoorsmen. They know how to camp, swim, hike, use wood tools, build a fire, use a camp stove, and find their way with a map and compass. They've spent at least 20 days and nights camping out in a tent that they each pitched on a site they selected. Many of those times they planned their own menus and cooked their own food. The Eagle Scouts are comfortable with nature. They can identify local animals and plants, including poisonous plants. They understand the cause of water, land, and air pollution and developed a project to solve an environmental problem. They embody the Scout motto, "Be prepared." They know how to treat fractures, head injuries, hypothermia, convulsions, frostbite, burns, abdominal pain, muscle cramps, and even knocked out teeth. They know what to do in case of fire, explosion, desert emergency, motor vehicle accidents, mountain accidents, food poisoning, gas leak, earthquake, flood, tornado, hurricane, atomic energy, and avalanche. The Eagle Scouts are good citizens. They've been to a city meeting and know how the city government is organized. They know who their U.S. senators and representatives are and have written a letter to one of them about a national issue. They have read the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. They know how to manage their money and understand the risks and benefits of putting their money in savings bonds, mutual funds, common stock, and real estate. They have set financial goals and worked toward achieving these goals. The Eagle Scouts have also set and worked toward fitness goals. They have competed against themselves in tests of aerobic endurance, flexibility, and muscular strength. They know what it means to be physically, mentally, and socially fit. They are good family members. They know what things are important to the members of their families and have talked to their families about finances, drug abuse, and growing up. All of these things they did in order to earn merit badges required for Eagle. Beyond those, they have earned elective merit badges, which introduce them to subjects such as digital technology, chess, music, radio, scout heritage, shotgun, leatherwork, fingerprinting, golf, art, fishing, animation, automotive maintenance, electricity, gardening, geocaching, geology, graphic arts, metalwork, photography, pottery, public speaking, sign signals and codes, and woodcarving. So what are Eagle Scouts? Well, to quote that old handbook for Scoutmasters again, they are young people who are qualified to help others as well as take care of themselves. Their badge is not a decoration, but rather a symbol of knowledge and ability. It is now time for the highlight of our program, the presentation of the Eagle Scout Award. I'd like to ask Assistant Scoutmaster Jason Otterer to come forward and make the appropriate presentations.
All right. Will Alec and Marshall please come forward? We have heard a lot today about what it takes to become an Eagle Scout. Now I'd like to tell you a little bit about our honorary scouting experiences. Marshall and Alec, you have cleaned roadsides for years. You picked, I don't know how many buckets of trash and tires and railroad ties or nails, but you mostly just did that because you want to keep them close. For years we've done that. You sold countless bottles of pop at the ring toss, trying to keep the kids behind the line, keep the adults from cheating for many years, and you even survived first campers night at summer camp, which some of us didn't think you were going to make it. Where's Nico? Nico made it. Still got the scar? They have had some crash and burn experiences at the Pinewood Derby back when they were Cubs. There was even a year a tent ended up in a tree at summer camp after a storm came through. That was an interesting one because I think that was the year that the canopy that we used for the ring toss got tossed. You guys' tents were all disarrayed and debris everywhere. But we survived. Each of these things have built character, taught resilience, and helped prepare them for leadership. Not to mention all the merit badges they earned over the years. You boys have met the goals for Eagle and may now receive your pins. So by becoming Eagle Scout, you gain more than a pretty medal to wear. You also gain some important responsibilities. I'd like to ask Eagle Scout Daniel. Daniel, come on up. He's going to outline some of the responsibilities to you guys. Dan became an Eagle Scout in 23? 23. Yep, 2023, since aged out, but he was nice enough to come back for us and show us and represent the Eagle Scouts.
Becoming an Eagle Scout is a great accomplishment. Being an Eagle Scout is a great responsibility. As an Eagle Scout, the Scout Oath and the Scout Law should take on a new meaning for you. The motto and slogan take on a new urgency. As Eagles, your first obligation is to live with honor. You are marked men, leaders for good or ill. People will follow the example you set. Give up anything before you give up your reputation and good name. As Shakespeare said, "Mine honor is my life, both grow and warm." Take honor from me, and my life is done. Let the weight of the Eagle badge remind you of honor. Your second obligation as an Eagle Scout is to be loyal. As a follower, you promised to be loyal to those above you. Now as leaders, you must also be loyal to those below you, treating them as you would want to be treated. And you must be loyal to your ideals, not letting others sway from your course. Let the blue of the Eagle badge remind you of loyalty. Your third obligation as an Eagle Scout is to be courageous, stepping into your new roles as leaders. You will face many challenges and obstacles. A ship in a harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are for. You must have the courage to do what is right, whether other people do, whatever other people do or say. Let the red of your Eagle badge remind you of courage. Your fourth obligation is to serve others. For a leader, is above all a servant. Let the practice of the daily good become a lifetime of service. For only in giving yourself do you give anything of value, just as it always has. Let the scroll on your badge remind you of service. Your final obligation as an Eagle Scout is to have vision. As leaders, you must now blaze your own trails, just as a bald eagle soaring high above the ground can look far into the distance. So you too must look far into the future. Many people will follow you. Only with vision will you lead them in the right direction. Let the silver eagle hanging on your badge remind you of vision. Then these are your obligations as an Eagle Scout: honor, loyalty, courage, service, and vision. By meeting these obligations, you can lead your community and your nation toward a better tomorrow.
Thank you. Amanda?
Alec, you can sit down. Marshall, you can sit up. We're gonna do Eagle Palms. Some people think that after becoming an Eagle Scout, a scout has reached the end of the trail. As Marshall knows, they are mistaken. This scout has continued to lead, serve, and grow as an Eagle, expanding scouting knowledge and sharing expertise with the new scouts joining the troop. We have 3 palms. The bronze Eagle Palm signifies the distinguished achievement of earning a minimum of 26 merit badges, 21 required to obtain the rank of Eagle Scout, plus an additional 5 merit badges beyond this milestone. We also have the gold palm, represents the successful completion of 5 additional merit badges, demonstrating continued dedication to personal growth and skill development. And the silver palm commemorates the attainment of 5 further merit badges, accumulating in a total of no fewer than 36 merit badges earned. A testament to exceptional commitment and sustained excellence in the scouting program. In addition to completion of merit badges, to earn an Eagle Palm, a scout must be active in the troop for at least 3 months, demonstrate the scout oath and law, and continue to develop leadership skills. Marshall has successfully done all of those things. All right. Alec, you can come back up. When we began our program tonight, you joined with your fellow scouts in repeating the Scout Oath. Now you will stand and repeat a new oath, the Eagle Scout Promise. Though these words you say are similar to those you've said so many times before, today they will mean more to you than they ever have. When you pledge yourself on your sacred honor, you will be sealing your oath with the words which close the Declaration of Independence. I'd like all Eagle Scouts in the audience to stand at this time with Marshall and Alec and rededicate themselves by repeating the Eagle Scout Promise with our new Eagle Scouts. Please make the Scout sign and repeat after me. I reaffirm my allegiance
I reaffirm my allegiance
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
to the three promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize
I thoughtfully recognize
and take upon myself
and take upon myself
the obligations and responsibilities
the obligations and responsibilities
of an Eagle Scout.
of an Eagle Scout.
On my honor, I will do my best
On my honor, I will do my best
to make my training an example,
to make my training an example,
my rank and my influence
my rank and my influence,
count strongly for better scouting
strongly for better scouting
and for better citizenship
and for better citizenship
in my troop,
in my troop,
in my community,
in my community,
and in my contacts with other people.
and in my contacts with other people.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
To this, I pledge my sacred honor.
2. Please be seated. I guess you can stay here though, because we're gonna do some more pins. All right, parent pins. If this time, if we could have the parents come forward of Alec and Marshall. All right, Alec and Marshall, your parents have undoubtedly been your primary source of help and strength. No one will ever know the unnumbered acts of self-sacrifice from your mothers. I'd like your mothers to pin the Eagle medal on your uniforms. In recognition of your mother's devotions, please present them with the Eagle Mother's Pin. Your fathers have been the source of much advice and guidance along the Eagle Trail. So I'd like the fathers to present the Eagle Scout certificates to Marshall and Alec. Scouts, in return, please present your fathers with the Eagle lapel pin. Each Eagle Scout is asked to choose a non-parent Eagle Scout mentor. This is a person who has been instrumental in the Scout earning the rank of Eagle Scout. Alec, who have you chosen?
I've chosen Jason.
And Marshall, who have you chosen?
I have chosen Bill.
Alec and Marshall, would you like to say a few words at this time?
Yes. I would like to thank Jason for how instrumental he's been in my entire scouting career. Since day one, he's been coming to the Bear Grease, watching us suffer, pulling the sled, sacrificing his time to go to summer camp, watching us put together our combined brain cells to make fences around our tent, make fires, do the scavenger hunts, hikes, the bike rides. I just like to thank Jason for how involved he's been in my scouting journey. I wouldn't be here without him.
I'd like to thank Bill. You've been with us for so many years. You've also helped teach the Path to Eagle program or class, and you've always been there for when I've had questions.
All right. And now it gives me great pleasure to present to you our newest Eagle Scouts, Alec Sheffick and Marshall Otter. All right, today has indeed been a special day. Thank you for all of you for coming out and participating in this wonderful event. At this time, we'll have the Scouts retire the colors.
Color guard. You may now remove the colors. You may now. All rise. All rise and salute. You may now remove the colors and go back. Two. You may now be seated.
Again, thank you for coming. Please join us for the reception.
Well done. That's it, everybody. Thank you. Please help yourselves to some food. And I think a cake. Did we get pictures ready?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Hey,
Made it.
Made it.
All right.
Yeah. Quite the public speaker.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Glad you guys can make it. That was a whirlwind, huh?
Yeah. I thought we were gonna. You know how busy it is. Just there's no timeline.
Yeah. That was company.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Has your hours taken a picture of me when I was holding the certificate?
I don't have my hours on there.
I sent Grandma Faye the thumbs up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. This is still on.
But usually like 9